Just talking about Errol,
Right.
the big talks about it is, now Showtime being gone.
Right.
What's going to happen with the rematch? What's the talks about? I know you always say, leave that for
I don't know.
fights
I don't
when
know
it's
anything
time.
about it. I don't know anything about it. I don't know nothing.
Not even a hint of maybe going to a rematch at 154.
Oh, I mean that part. I mean, I'm sure they already, they already signed that or whatever. But I don't know anything about that either.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know what they talked about.
At 154, what can we expect from Spence? Facing Crawford?
You'll see him. He won't be so drained. He won't be so depleted or whatever. I mean, you'll see. That wasn't the issue. You know what I'm saying? Crawford fought a good fight. He had a great game plan, right? And so give it to him by his coach. So it's not like, he was the better guy that day. It's like.
Even going back to the fight that you're mentioning, Charlo and Canelo, do you feel like maybe if Charlo probably had maybe another fight or two fights at 168, we could have expected a different outcome when he faced Canelo?
I don't know. I think that it's a question he'd have to answer. But I think that it's life. I mean, life's happen. You know what I mean? Like, you step up to big situations. I mean, the people who lose are the people who don't step up. The people who lose are, if you think about this, when people say you had a bad day, how many people had a bad day and made the most money they ever made in their life? So is it really a bad day? I'm just asking you.
Yeah.
How many people, right?
Yeah.
Had a bad day, a really bad day, but secured their financial secure for the rest of their life. And then something. So it's like, was it really a bad day? So how could you laugh at them? How could you talk about them? How can you talk about anybody in that situation? Because what? These are people doing something people dream of doing.
The big news that just came out, Derrick, flipping the page, the big news that just came out, obviously Showtime leaving boxing. It's kind of like a dagger in the heart for us boxing fans who grew up, like all of us here. HBO is already gone, now Showtime.
Right.
Now, what do you think caused all that? Or where's Showtime? Where's it going to go from now, PBC? What do you think? What's your overall thoughts on that?
I don't know, man. I'm not, cause if I don't get into the contracts, I definitely don't get into that. But I mean, Stephen Espinosa is a good friend of mine. We had dinner, right the day after Jamals' fight. I mean, it was 2 days after. It was the night after the Jamals' fight. So, I mean, we spent time together, but we never talk about business. We never talk about stuff like that, man. I mean, it's like, I didn't even know until, because I heard speculation of it, but I'm not going to go to somebody and say what I heard. I'm just going to, whatever. If you want me to know, you'll tell me. So, but yeah, I don't know.
What would you think of Big Mel getting back to 54, fighting Tim Tszyu? Kind of, probably in your eyes, there's nothing to redeem, but with the boxing public or whatnot, redeeming himself, beating Tim Tszyu.
I think he has to. I mean, I think it's all for himself. You know what I'm saying? So not so much about redeeming for everybody else, because you can't live for the other people.
Right.
But I think at the same time, if he wants to do it for himself, it's on him. If he don't care about Tim Tszyu, don't care about Tim Tszyu. But if he wants to, go get it.
From what you saw in Tszyu's last fight, did you think to yourself, Mel could still be? You don't watch boxing like that.
This is what happens. So this is a misconception. I watch the people that we fight, and I watch the big fights. So if he's not fighting a big fight, I may not watch it. I may not see it. But I saw maybe a little bit of Tony Harrison, I walked in right when he knocked him out. So I didn't get to see the fight. But so I do watch boxing people, but I just don't watch. I'm not gonna watch the fight unless I gotta watch. I mean, if I have to, I'm studying and watching over and over.
What did you think of the fans being like, Jamel showed up to survive, all that?
I mean,
talk?
I just think that because you can't go back and forth with people about their own personal perspective. They're doing whatever they're doing at home. Because this is what you understand. He is the undisputed champ in a whole nother weight division. So how can you say he's surviving? No, you're surviving because you're not living your dream. He's thriving, regardless if he lost the fight. You're surviving because you're not doing. All of you guys are here with me right now, living y'all dream, doing what y'all want to do. He's skipping school shooting hooky.
I'll have to blur that out.
It's dedication.
But at the same time, it's like he's living his dream, even though he came short of something. I'm keeping real with you. Yeah, I ain't even look at it like that. But he living his dream. So what? So if that guy's not doing what he need to be doing, that's on him.
I feel like some of this is that Buddhism, that even-keeled Zen-like.
Yeah, well,
like Phil Jackson, you got some Zen master.
I'm 51 years old, man. Do you think I really care what somebody said about me on the internet? Internet is not really real. It's true. And everybody I see, I interact with, they show me number love. Because it's like when you, cause like somebody said something really bad about me, right? And one of my boys read it. And he said, man, the friends you might, if they really knew you, they wouldn't even say nothing like that about you. If they really, really knew you, because if I'm not in the boxing gym, I'm with my nonprofit with the kids, doing this and doing that and taking care of families and feeding people. And so you talk about me, you talking about yourself. Because that's all I care about, how many people you feed me. Listen, how many, if you think about this, in the last, let me see, we had about 11 to 12 fights together, right? Errol was champ, defending the belt for how long? So we basically been holding it down for the sport. I mean, 15, 16, I mean, like what? Say he has like 18, 19 world championship bouts in the past 8 to 10 years. Come on, man.
Is that your co-trainer with Ryan now, Sean Garcia?
No, man,
Yeah.
no.
He got problems.
Yeah. But no, man, so not really. But it's like, so we've been holding it down. So how do you get? So when people say, "How is he trainer of the year?" Think about the asinine question. You got 2 fighters fighting for the undisputed championship of the world. They just didn't pull those out of the hat and say, well, we're gonna choose this, that. No, it was like, come on, man. They had to work to get to where they were.
And Emmanuel Stewart he lost fights. Buddy McGirt, Custom, like all the greats.
All
You don't win every single time. Freddie Roach,
Freddie Roach lost. I mean, everybody loses. But I think that in this day and time, hey, it's, you blow somebody up. In their mind, they think that like you say, like they blow you up to be big. And then, like I said, I did it though. It wasn't anything. We worked. The work did it to get to a particular point.